So the stock market is so much of a psychological game. The stock market is so much of a psychological game. And something people don't really understand is how much it is really brain power that goes into it, okay? And how much it's really the thought process behind going into investments. Not just like a strategy. You need a pat strategy to be successful in the stock market, but it's so much the mindset, okay? So this first one is so key, and that's why I put it number one. And it's don't ever make an investment just based upon another person's opinion. So this is one of the biggest pitfalls I see consistently out there with people, okay? So being in the markets for a decade, I see this time and time again by person after person. They will make an investment just because their brother said so, their sister, their dad, their grandpa, the guy on TV, the guy on the internet, whatever. They will make an investment just based upon what they heard, and that is so detrimental to you. That is so detrimental. Not just because they can potentially lose you a lot of money, right? And they could potentially, make you money and whatnot. But the mindset that will put you in is going to be a mindset where you're not in control of things, okay? Where you can't put the onus on yourself. See, one of the biggest keys, not just to stock market success, but financial success in general, in success in life, right? Is when you take power, okay? When you take power and you say, I'm making this decision, and whether this decision works out great or it goes really bad, it's on me. It's on me at the end of the day. So many times I'll see people make investments because this person, they heard from that person, and then it doesn't go well, and then what do? They point the finger and they say, dang, you got me into this investment. Why did you tell me to get into this investment? You got me into that. And right there, that person becomes the victim. They become like, they put their little brain in a jail cell at that moment. They become a victim. They're like, feel sorry for me because I listened to somebody else. They told me to put my money in ABC stock or whatever it is, right? And I did that, and then I lost money. You can never, ever be a successful investor if you are listening to other people's stock market recommendations, okay, as far as stocks to invest in. Now, it's fine if you hear somebody say, oh, I'm looking into this stock and why, and then you do the research work behind that stock, and maybe you love that stock, okay, that's fine and dandy. But to go out there and just hear, yeah, that does sound exciting, let me just put money in that, that's the easiest way to be very unsuccessful in the stock market and very unsuccessfully financially in life. And it's consistent, and I see it time after time, year in and year out. All 10 years I've been in the stock market, I've seen this all 10 years. It happens consistently and constantly, guys. People just hear something, from somebody else that's investing in something, they go do it, and then a lot of times they end up losing money on that investment, and they say, why did you get me in that, guys? It's such a big pitfall, and that's why I need to cover it at number one. Don't ever make an investment just based upon what somebody else thinks. You need to take control of that investment yourself. When you take control of that, you begin to take control of your financial life, and then you can move on from there. That's lesson one.